So I just wanted to talk to y'all for a little while how working a 9 to 5 is a scam. It's like, so first of all, you're gonna work all these hours, at least 40 hours a week, to make money. But the reason why it's a scam is because let's say you graduate college and you graduate, let's just say 25. You get in the workforce, you're supposed to work 40 years, and then you retire at 65. Now your whole life is gone. And it's like you make enough to like cover your necessities and maybe get a couple things that you want to do for fun. And that's it. Your whole day is gone every day, and you're just, in the way this economy is, you're just barely making enough to get by. And it's like it's a scam. You have to ask your boss for time off. Like, as a grown man, why do I have to ask another grown man if I can take a day off? And me, I, I like fashion. So the way I looked at it is, I'm gonna work all these hours. I'm gonna work 2 jobs, working 50 hours a week, so I can have enough money to buy clothes, shoes, things like that. But then what I started to realize, by working all these hours, I'm getting all this stuff, but now I don't even have time to wear it. So it's like you can't even, like, basically life should be more than just working for all your time. And then by the time you retire, it's like most of your life is already gone. You spent most of your life working. So I just don't understand how that's like a fun life almost. Like it's gotta be a way that you can make money without working. And that's why I think a 9 to 5 is a scam. Because you've made money, but did you enjoy life? Did you enjoy your youth years? Like, if you enjoy your job, I guess it's like a little better or easier, but most people don't enjoy their job enough where they would keep working. And it's a scam, because it's like you're never gonna get to the point where athletes, like financially, like the way athletes, rappers, scammers, you're never gonna get paid that much. And it's a scam. Even if you work overtime, extra hours, you're still never gonna catch up, because you're working for a company. The company's gonna make all the money. They're making billions of dollars, and then they're paying their employees less than 1% of their total earnings. Like, it's not fair. It's not fair at all. And it's just a repetitive cycle that never ends. Even with raises, they want you to go into work thinking that if you put in the years and the time and the hours, that eventually you'll move up and get paid more, get raises. But that's not how it works. Even with a raise, it's still not even nearly the amount that an owner would make, for example. And it's just no way out. It's like, once you're in, there's no way out. It takes all your time. That's why I feel like side hustles is low-key the way to go. But the problem with that is it's a risk. It's no guarantee. The 9 to 5 is like a guarantee, but you're always gonna be stuck stagnant or stuck where you're at. That's why I said it's a trap, it's a scam. Like like once you're in, there's no way out. Of course, you got little things like where you can win the lottery, you can, you know what I'm saying, something like that. But other than that, if you don't win the lottery, you're done. Work 40 years for a retirement check, and then like then what? Because it's like at that point you've worked most of your life, you've been to school from about the age of 4 to 22, for example, all the way from preschool to college. Let's say you get your master's, you're 24, 25, graduating college. You done been in school all this time. Your first couple years, you might have to pay off your student loans or something like that. And then it's just, life is a scam. It's a whole scam. And meanwhile, you got other people like that don't even go to college. If they have a skill, like if they're an athlete or they rap or they trap or they scam, a promoter, an influencer, those are the people that's making the money. They not working a 9 to 5. They not going to school, but they got all the money. The entrepreneurs, the people that start their own business, they're the ones that got all the money. 9 to 5, you're always gonna be stuck. Like, you're never gonna be poor if you manage your money good, but you're never gonna break through. It's just impossible. Especially like a lot of these 9 to 5s is so pointless. Like, it's like, yeah, you're doing something, but like, what are you really doing? It's so pointless. Like, it's just, and then you gotta like put together an act, like business courtesy, you know, just it's so repetitive. Get up, you fix your breakfast, fix your lunch, go to work 8.5 hours, come home, eat dinner. You might have time to watch a game or watch a TV show, watch a video on YouTube. And now you gotta go to sleep because you gotta go to work again the next day. Like, when do you have time to do something fun? Like, it's just so repetitive. Like, there's more to life than working for 40 years for a company. It is way more to life than that. And that's why I say it's a scam. Because most of these influencers and entrepreneurs, they actually enjoy their job. And that's why I feel like working for yourself is the best. Because it's just, it's just 9 to 5 is just, I can't do it. I personally cannot do it. I just cannot do it. There's more to life than this. I'm a young individual. I refuse to fall into the 9 to 5 trap. I refuse. Now, it's nothing wrong with it, but me personally, I just feel like I just don't want to fall into that trap. It's just not something that I am interested in. You know, everything is not for everybody. And me personally, I feel like working a 9 to 5 is not for me. It's just, I'm just not going to get any enjoyment out of it. is it's like taking the easy way out. That's the way I look at it. It's like taking the easy way out. Like once you get it, 9 times out of 10, it's always gonna be there for you. It's consistent. It's guaranteed. It's an honest living, but you're never gonna advance. You're always gonna live the average lifestyle, and nothing's wrong with that. But you're always gonna be stuck. It's a trap, a scheme, a scam. It's just it's a scam. Not interested. Not interested in that. Now, worst come to worst, I might start off in a 9 to 5 to, make a little money, to save up, and then I want to invest into something that I want to do. Because 9 to 5 just is not it. I can't do it. I haven't even worked a 9 to 5 that long. I was on a 10-week internship, and I knew by the first week and a half I cannot do a 9 to 5. I finished the internship, but I just don't see that in my future. And I wasn't even working full out. I was working 6 hours a week. I just can't do it. I can't do it every single day. There is no change. Same thing every day. Work for 40 years, retire, and then what? You're 65. You're 65 years old, and what have you done? Just work and do the same thing for 40 years. Yeah, you advanced. Yeah, you worked overtime. Yeah, you might have met some new cool co-workers, things like that. But what? What else? Did you actually have fun? Did you actually enjoy your job? Like, what are you gonna tell someone if they ask you, what's your accomplishment, or what is something that you've done in your life that you're proud of? Career-wise, what are you gonna say? Are you actually gonna be proud of that? I mean, me personally, I just want more. I just want more. It's more to life than a 9 to 5. It's so many ways to make money, so many different streams of income, things of that sort, that I'm just not going to settle for a 9 to 5. Not saying I'm against a 9 to 5, but I am not a work 40 years and retire 9 to 5 type guy. Just not interested. So that's it. That's all. 9 to 5 is a scam. And it'll probably always be like that too. Just not interested. It sounds good in theory. It sounds real good in theory. But it's not for everybody. I don't like how I have to put together an act every day when I come in. I have to talk in code. You have to maintain a professional personality. You have to. You have to answer to people. Like, it's just, that's just not something I'm interested in. And people be like, oh, well, that's just how you start out. And then you work your way here. You work here for a certain amount of time. You advance, and then you can be the boss. No, no, I'm not willing to wait 30 years just to keep working just to be the boss. When I can be my own boss, I can be an entrepreneur off rip, or venture into other ways of income other than a 9 to 5. Something that I would at least enjoy doing. Because none of these jobs interest me. I'm simply only working to make money because you need money. You need money to live. You need money to get things. Your wants, your needs, your necessities. You need money. But at the same time, I at least want to enjoy what I'm doing if I know I have to do something. And that's why I feel like a 9 to 5 is a scam. Because there's so many people in life, in this world, that is working jobs that they don't like, but they don't see a way out. And that's why I say it's a scam. Because how do you get out? How do you stop? If you stop, yeah, you got free time. You can do what you want for real. But how are you making money? How? I just don't get it. It's a scam, it's a trap. Once you're in, you're in, and it's hard to get out of it. Don't fall for the 9 to 5 scam. There's more to life. There is way more to life than a 9 to 5. Way more. You're more valuable than that. You are more valuable than a 9 to 5 working for a billionaire. The owner is making billions, and you're wondering where you're going to eat at the next day. That's not fair. That's not fair. So I refuse to fall for it. I refuse.